to the NBA on 2K Sports along with Kenny the Jill. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll watch the Viz up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they won their last matchup, that game against the Nets, feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. Well, the Pacers certainly have the defensive side of the game down pat. Very strong defense for them for several seasons running. The problem, Shaq, the offense. How do they make the most of their possessions?
Well, they don't have the personnel to get out and run, so they need to be very smart, especially when they slow it down. They have to minimize turnovers.
Well, to me, they're better at threes, so they got to give themselves credit for that. But I'd like to see them spread teams out just a little bit more.
And right now, the tip-off approaches, and Kevin Harlan is standing by.
Always a majestic view of the War Memorial here in downtown Indianapolis. The Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. And with the road trip approaching, the Pacers will play the final game of their homestand. And of course, Tyreke Evans. Even with him gone, they've shaken it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
Kevin, I've got to admit, I was caught off guard by this trade. I mean, he played such a big part for him. He was the last guy I expected them to move.
Yeah, but if you're going to make a move, this is when you want to do it, when a guy has basically lifted his ceiling. And so now it creates some other opportunities for some of your younger players. We'll just have to see how that transition plays out and how those new pieces fit.
So the New York starting five, they've got Whiteside. Prodigy is out there with Porzingis. Then it's the franchise, and it's Fields in at the shooting guard. Now here is Fields. A three ball. Can't hit. Hill with some nice D. Boyd the pass to Miles. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Miles has got his second bucket.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Fields can't get it to go. Here's Indiana now. 4-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
And he gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Turner with a screen on Fields. Here's Boyd. No good from outside. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires, high post. Fields' shot is good. Fields has got his first basket.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Hill kicks to Griffin. Here's Turner. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Fields against Hill, and the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Whiteside inside. Turner covering. Whiteside, good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Whiteside, Griffin. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
So for New York, their last game, a win against New York.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of this one.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
That one is no good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And that is good. Fields has got 5.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hill kicks to Turner. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Turner's got his second bucket tonight.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
It's Fields outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Greg, we know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Whiteside goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here is Hill. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Looking now at the numbers for the franchise. He's coming off an excellent season. First in rebounding, first in assists. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And, you know, getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is to do? That's a great asset for a team as well. A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch instead.
Alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Here is Miles. 11 points last game. That drops.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
New York shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fields. And both free throws good for Fields. Pacers trail by 4. Here's the Beast. He's coming off a 19-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Now here is Fields. Here's Whiteside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For New York, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And he's good on the second. Hill with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Griffin. Pick up by Hill. And Turner kicks to Miles. Back to Turner. To the middle. Here's Boyd. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. New York leading by 3. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I spoke briefly with New York's head coach. He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
And as always, Doris, thank you. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Fields. He's coming off a 40-point game against New York.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And now, let's do it for your defense.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. You take a look at Fields, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Steven Adams comes in for Turner. And it's Ellison for George Hill. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt in a block, and it was.
Now here's Ellis. He's coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now the dish to Fields. And it's Ellis with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Indiana. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for New York. Fields against Ellis. In the corner, it's Griffin. Inside, here's Adams. The shot misses.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Just his first attempt. No good from Simmons. Pacers trail by 7. Griffin dishes to Chalmers. Here's Ellis. It's deflected. And a fast break now for New York. Simmons passes to Parsons.
And now a moment to see the stats for Monte Ellis. Some last season stats for him. He was around 14 points a game last year, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Prodigy. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Gordon kicks to Fields. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now, here's Chalmers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Stolen by Miles. They need this one. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Fields inside the line. That's good on the jump shot. Fields has got 11 points.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And Chalmers kicks to Ellis. Misses the 3.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And now, let's hear it for your teammates.
Chance here to check out some stats on Blake Griffin. Coming off a terrific season, 12th in rebounding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, too. Goes hard at it at both ends.
Ross is checked in for New York. Ellis dishes to Chalmers. Picked by Griffin. Ellis, the pass to Griffin. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Ellis against Ross. Got a piece of it. Now here is Fields. T right on him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Griffin kicks to Ellis. The 10-footer finds the target. Ellis has got his first 2 points of the night. New York leading by 11. 1:49 left in the first. And Fields kicks to Gordon. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Griffin a screen on Fields. To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by Gordon. Parsons on the wing, defended by Chalmers. Chalmers against Parsons. That's tipped. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Chalmers with the ball. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. .109 left in the first quarter. Adams outside. Ellis outside. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Outside for Miles. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Chalmers. Not enough on that one as it misses. New York leading by 11. They set the pick. Here's Marjanovic. Tries from 16. Fields' shot is good. Fields has got 13.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones along.
They got to find something. You're right. Stolen away. And a fast break now for New York. The Pacers pull it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now Chalmers. Ellis outside with the shot. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Ellis has got his second basket of the game. Fields. No luck. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. New York leads by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad, Tommy, in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they've been really active on the defensive end in terms of applying pressure and coming away with steals.
Hill is out there with the beast. Then there's C.J. Miles. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Turner in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Indiana shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. New York leading by 8. Pass to Fields.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by New York. Miles dishes to Turner. And again, it's Indiana converting.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Here's T, following the score by Miles Turner. Right side a screen. Singis passes to Simmons. He used that pitch just right. And New York leads by 10.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here is Miles. 8 points for him. Passes it to Boyd. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Remains Indiana ball.
Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. The Beasts got 7. New York leading by 8. T kicks to Fields. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
And so here is New York. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Teague drives in. Here's Porzingis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Porzingis has got his first points of the night. Teague against Hill. Pick up by Hill. The pass to Boyd. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Pacers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Take a look at what the Beast has done. He has 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
He hits both from the stripe.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Timeout call. Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your Pace mates.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here is Fields. He's coming off a 28-point game against New York.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your Pace mates.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? First in lowest turnovers a game. Third in assists. And they were in the top 10 in team scoring as well. This is a team that prides itself on its offensive firepower. And they get it done at that end of the court.
And I want to go back to that turnover ranking. Best in the NBA. That's a huge stat to look at when you talk about their ability to execute and the decision-making. They don't beat themselves. And that's a big reason why they won as much as they did.
Adams. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's Teague. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point New York lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here is Miles. 8 points for him. Pass to Boyd. Another shot. That's tipped.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They trail by 14. Feeds to Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For New York, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Teague kicks to Fields. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists now tonight.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here is Hill. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Miles outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Right side a screen. Teague against Hill. Whiteside dishes to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. And it's Miles with the rebound. Here's Hill. 9-point game his last outing. It's deflected and stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Fields. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 14. And Miles kicks to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Now Miles. He's got 11. And Hill has it in the corner. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The Pacers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Young is subbed in for C.J. Miles. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. New York leading by 12. And he dunks it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now, here is Young. Turner with a screen for Young. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. And that one's good. And 12 points for the Beast.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Fields the pass to Teague. Here's Whiteside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Young, following the score by New York. Shot clock at 5. Here's the floater, rejected by Teague. Here's Fields, throws down the breakaway jam.
Come on, are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? Man, you got to have some serious nerves going to that finish.
He just couldn't help himself. Clark had the space, has the hops, why not?
Exactly.
And I tell you what, nobody said there were going to be rules against having a little bit of fun out on the floor. I love it.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now, here is Fields. He's got 15. Whiteside a screen. Pass to Teague. And again, it's New York.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
And when you're shooting like this, you should be winning. They're scoring with tremendous efficiency.
Teague against Young. Takes a 3. The shot no good. And New York will come the other way. And a fast break now for New York. Now here is Fields. Not a lot of room. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Really left alone that time. And that's now 17 points for the Beast.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Fields can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 14. Hill passes to Boyd. No good on the 3. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Fields, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And that one misses.
Complete domination. What a game for Fields. He's got 17 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
And the second free throw, good. Ellis, he's checked in for Indiana. Chalmers comes in for George Hill. Here's Parsons. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York. The offensive rebound. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And New York leads by 17. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Griffin goes in. It's rebounded by New York. Gordon's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Prodigy. New York leading by 17. They set the pick. Young against Fields. He dishes it to Gordon. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Turner with a screen on Fields. Young kicks to Turner. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
So a moment now to see the story on Miles Turner. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 10 points per game, 9 rebounds, then just over 2 blocks. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, he realizes his role. I mean, rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else is a bonus.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
Check out the game for Turner. He has 8 points and a steal.
Both free throws good from Turner. New York leading by 15. Parsons outside. They set the pick. Dishes it to Ross. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here is Young. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The Pacers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And Chalmers no good on that one. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The feed to Ross. From downtown, the rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 15. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Tries from 10. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Griffin. Young outside. Turner with a screen for Young. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. Now it's Parsons running. He can go all the way.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Chalmers against Ross. Chalmers with it. He kicks it to Turner. Griffin goes in. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Parsons on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Marjanovic. 11 feet away, and the shot is good. And New York leads by 17.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Parsons against Ellis. Shoots from 12. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Pacers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Ellis. 2 shots.
That's good from Ellis. He's off on the second. It's Fields outside and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New York ahead, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Everybody, we've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest. We will see you later.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Guys, we saw some amazing dunks from him. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in these last two quarters, but I'd love to see him try.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Prodigy is out there with the franchise. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. Here's the Beast. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Fields. Knocked away. Here's the Beast. Fields covering, and he gets the bucket. 21 points for the Beast. New York leading by 14. There's the pick. Fields inside the line. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hill passes to Boyd. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Simmons. New York, no good that time either. Simmons gone 1 of 4 from the field. It's rebounded by New York. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Fields with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Fields has got 16.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Picked by Griffin. The dish to Miles. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fields against Hill. And Turner with the block. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. And then Miles with the dunk.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Hill against Fields. And the layup is good. Fields has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Hill. Passes it to Boyd. Uncovered. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
George Hill.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by New York. Clock at 6. The rebound by Fields. Fields has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He feeds it to Fields. Shot from free throw range. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Miles missing. Fields against Hill. And Fields kicks to Fields. No luck, so Indiana will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Hill has the open look, gets a very good look and converts. Here is Fields. He's got 18. Whiteside, a screen on Hill. It's Fields outside, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
All right, a chance to check out stats here for George Hill. How he did last season. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
No doubt. I mean, he knows how to run this offense. And that's always valuable coming off the bench.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 8 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 16. Here's the Beast. He's got 23. Outside Griffin. And Hill has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Fields dishes to Whiteside. The pass to Fields. Whiteside sets the pick for Fields. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whiteside kicks to Simmons. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Simmons got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here is Miles. He's got 13. Pass to Turner. Cannot hit, so New York will take it the other way. Fields inside the line, and again it's New York.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And he gets it to go.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Hill passes to Turner. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. New York leading by 20. Fields dishes to Simmons. There's the screen. Feeds to Whiteside. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's the Beast. He's got 25. Outside Hill. In the corner, Miles with it. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Miles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Elbow shot is on the way. Fields can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 19. All going up court. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's 27 points for the Beast.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Right side a screen. Off the pick. Fields can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Hill passes to Boyd. It's back to Hill. Down low. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Can't cash in from close range. New York leading by 17. Fields can't get it to go. Outside Hill. Turner with a screen on Fields. Boyd the pass to Turner. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Hill kicks to Griffin. Miles, that's for 2. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
The numbers for Whiteside, he had a strong showing last season. 10th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And he was a top 10 rebounder for good reason. I mean, he's incredibly intense, and he goes hard for the full 48 minutes.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Turner. Ellis comes in for the Beast, and it's Chalmers in for Hill. Now, here is Fields. He's got 18. Pass to Parsons. There's a screen. Marjanovic wide open. And it kicks it to Fields. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fields against Chalmers. He dishes it to Griffin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It goes on Chandler Parsons.
That's his second personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That free throw good from Griffin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. New York leading by 13. There's the pick. Here's Fields. Here's Marjanovic. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. In third, the Pacers.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 15. And here is Chalmers. Ellis outside. Cranes the 19-footer. Ellis has got 7 points.
Monte Ellis getting it done. Wow.
Gordon goes in.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Aaron Gordon taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Gordon hits both of them. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's Chalmers. And there's the feed to Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. No luck that time either. New York leading by 15. Now Fields. 18 points for him. Good. Fields has got 7 now in this quarter.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Pacers ball.
.151 left to play in the third. Plenty of space. And there's Miles. That's good on the assist by Chalmers. Miles has got 20. New York shooting in the second half so far about 45%. Ross on the wing. Fires the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Down low, here's Griffin, and he slams it one-handed.
A one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Stolen by Miles. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Ellis with the ball. Count that one. Ellis has got 9.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Parsons attacking. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. And New York leads by 16.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And the basket good. Miles has got 11 in the second half.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Gordon with the screen for Parsons. Ross on the wing. He kicks to Fields. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Inside, Griffin with the steal. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New York leads by 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Pacers trail by 14. Ellis is out there with Griffin. Then it's George Hill. Then it's the Beast. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. That is good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here is Fields after the made shot from Monte Ellis. And Fields kicks to Fields. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's the Beast for 3. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Hill against Fields. Here's Boyd. It's rebounded by New York. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Pacers, Blake Griffin. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Griffin. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. New York leading by 17. Simmons dishes to Fields. Passes it to Porzingis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Pacers, Kristaps Porzingis, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Hill. There's the dish to Ellis from 12 feet out. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's 13 points for Monte Ellis. Here is Fields. He feeds it to Fields. Now the pass to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Simmons.
And New York leads by 19.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Fields with the steal. That's good. Fields has got 24.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
It's Fields on the wing. Lots of room. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Hill. Pass to Boyd. Outside Griffin. Puts one up from 19. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Here's Ellis following the score by New York. Griffin sets the screen for Ellis. Deep 2 from Hill. It's rebounded by New York. Whiteside's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Hits the three-point bomb. Simmons got 5 points now in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Now here is Hill. Turner got a hand on it, but he stays with it to end the run. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
And that one's good, Simmons.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Screened by Ellis. Boyd the pass to Ellis. Passes to Boyd. 6 on the shot clock. Poked away. Fields with it. Feeds to Fields. And here comes the break. With some arc. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's 29 points for the Beast.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand. The most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
The 17-footer goes down. And that's 31 points for the Beast.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's the screen. Fields inside the line. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Over in the corner, Ellis. Griffin sets the screen for Turner. Pass to Ellis. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Joel Anthony's checked in for Turner. Hickson comes in for Blake Griffin. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. Young is subbed in for George Hill. And Whiteside sends it back. And there's the pass to the natural. Outside Teague. Dishes to Whiteside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Here's Boyd. It's hauled in by Brown.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Valentine. No good with the layup. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Young kicks to Hickson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
The Pacers making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in. Hickson no good on the free throw. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Parsons with it. Now Anthony defending. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Indiana shooting for the game at 42%. Young dishes to Stuckey. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
T kicks to Ross. Stuckey against Parsons. Teague the pass to Parsons. Just 5 to shoot. Ross for 3. No luck. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Chalmers with it. Picked up by Teague. Chalmers against Ross. Now here's Chalmers. Defense right on him. Ejected by Teague. Ross dishes to Teague. In the corner, Parsons with it. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. T kicks to Parsons. Goes up to the stripe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hill against Fields. Outside Hill. Here's Turner, and Whiteside sends it back. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 3. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound Pacers. Griffin misses off the right iron.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Fields against Hill. To the inside. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. Here is Miles. Fields covering. The shot by Hill. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And so it's New York with it. Here is Fields. To the middle. Parsons passes to Whiteside. That is good. Whiteside's got 11 in the second half.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Kicks it to Turner. He dishes it to Miles. To the paint. Tipped away. Fields with the steal. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Fields the pass to Porzingis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
CJ Miles. That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Indiana. Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Some changes for Indiana. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Turner. Chalmers comes in for the Beast. Young is subbed in for George Hill. Gordon's checked in for New York. Teague comes in for the franchise. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Chalmers. Picked by Griffin. High arcing shot. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for New York.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Craig. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Whiteside. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
The Pacers making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. Both free throws good from Parsons.
That's simply a good job at the line this half. I mean, they're getting to the line and making it count.
Now, here is Young. Stuckey outside. Can't hit, so New York will take it the other way. Now Teague. They set the pick. The feed now to Ross. Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Stuckey.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
At the line for the Pacers, Boban Marjanovic. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Young, here we go. The shot no good. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. And Parsons kicks to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. For the three. Parsons' shot is off. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
When you talk about Whiteside, you're talking about a guy capable of putting up 20 every single night. We've seen him do that more than a few times, and he's going to keep doing it. His rebounding is fantastic. He's always around the ball. And his timing is outstanding. This guy has great shot blocking instincts.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.